I'm currently working in a special educational needs school as a teaching assistant where I'm required to build relationships with all different types of children. So firstly, it's really important that I'm just completely non-judgmental all the time and I value each child exactly the same. I think firstly, the thing that I did when I went to school was educate myself on each child that was in my class. So like I asked teachers, we have specialists come in such as like nurses, psychiatrists, physios and social workers, and I just asked them all about like their physical disabilities, any emotional or behavioural support that they need and like the best way for me to respond to them. So for example, I found out one of the boys in my class only will communicate through sign language. So after that I've like gone home and tried to learn some sign language. I now know like the basic things that he will say the most, so I can actually build a relationship with him, because obviously you can't build a relationship with someone who you can't communicate with. I think the most difficult thing I found was telling any of the children off. At first when I started, I just felt like I wanted them all to like me, obviously, but then I needed to still establish myself as an adult who like they have to listen to and they have to respect whilst at school. And I think I also found it difficult to differentiate what behaviour needs to be told off. So for example, there's some children in my class that just don't speak, and the way that they express themselves is through like pulling your hair or like nipping you, just because they need to like vent, like that's the only way that they can like show emotion. But then there'll be a child that will do the exact same behaviour, but they'll do that to be naughty and they're being aggressive. So you have to like respond to the exact same behaviour differently for each child because they're doing it different for different reasons. So I found that quite difficult at first, but I think it's just like getting to know the children, and that makes it easier. So.